Hello, Can You Survive fans? We are back again for the final five Tribal Council. So come on in with me to the Tribal Council area as Cam calls in our players. And here they come. Entering Tribal Council now is Jazzy, Alicia, Kaylee, Taylor, and Albie.
All right, come on in, Julie. All right, we have Isaiah, Brianna, Lauren, Bobby, Nina, Alan, Kendall, and Ned voted out at our last tribal council. All right, we'll make this quick. We're in the heat right now, but Alicia, huge win there. Can you talk about what it means to win 2 in a row here down the stretch? You're so close to the end. Are you worried this paints an even bigger target on your back, or did you need this to survive this round?
Um, that's a good question. I think I have more solid relationships here that I think I would have been okay. But I don't know. It's better safe than sorry, so I'm just grateful that I won.
Yeah. Jazzy, on the flip side, no necklace for you, and seems like you've been in some trouble heading into these past few tribals. Do you feel like time is catching up to you, or are you able to kind of make another pitch to this group here?
Yeah, I tried to win that challenge. I knew it was gonna be me. I tried to win that. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Happy puppies. Okay. That challenge was not meant for me. Did you guys watch? It was a balancing challenge where you have to like put the spools and stack them up to 8, and I got to 7. Like, I'm so proud of myself. But I just couldn't pull it out, and it's definitely me today. I don't have an idol. I tried to work some angles, but everyone's pretty much just saying that they don't want to sit next to me in the end. And I guess like this has happened to me before, 2 other times. You're very familiar with Cam. Um, and I don't know, like I play a flashy game, so it's really hard to disguise the things that I do. So I guess that's something to think about in the future if I ever play again. But I'm at peace, like this has been a hell of a game. It's all stars. Like I beat out what 20 whatever people. Like I feel good about it, and I'm happy to be where I am.
Yeah, that's well said. Jazzy mentioned, playing a flashy game, not being able to hide some of the moves that she made. Albie, how do you go about making sure this jury is aware of moves that you made, but also not so aware that, everyone here thinks you're the biggest threat?
You hope to get to the final tribal council so you could explain the moves that can't be seen, and how you positioned yourself in the game. I don't think it's necessary to make flashy moves if you have a path.
Okay. Taylor, what are these moves that are quote unquote unseen? I mean, what does that even mean? Like, what are you doing that is maybe a small adjustment, a small moment that is to you a move?
I think it's up to interpretation. Everyone's game is different here. Everyone's game is different over there. Um, a move could be what someone thinks is looking at the social structure, looking at the picture of where are the groupings, where can I be? A move can be playing an idol. A move can be wearing a necklace. So it really depends on what you define as a move that makes your game, and can you like own that or describe it well enough to at least share a light to the people that have their fate in your hands if
Yeah.
you're at the end.
Okay. Kaylee, talk to me. I mean, I feel like the final five, final six is a really interesting area. You're starting to peel back these onions, right? Getting rid of that biggest threat. how do you kind of avoid being that next layer of the onion that's potentially cut at 5 or 4? And if you're not in danger of being that, how do you make sure you are able to explain why you weren't considered a threat to the jury if you do make it to the end?
Yeah, I think it's what Albie was saying. I think it's right now the priority is making sure you get there to tell your story. And hopefully you can tell it in the best way that you possibly can. You can be proud of the game that you played, own the moves that you made, own the moves that you didn't make but you went along with, and be able to ultimately explain why your game was better than someone else's. And I think that's what everyone's thinking about right now is unfortunately Jazzy has a hell of a story. Unfortunately for her, of course, but like it's something that we're all incredibly proud of her, and we all spent a lot of time just giving her incredible kudos and props for what she was able to do and accomplish, and how much we've been inspired by what she's been able to do, and how much we respect the game that she played because it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, Jazzy, speak to if this is your time. What has this experience meant to you? What have you proven to yourself throughout this experience?
I'll try. It's hard to even step on a field. You know. I'm sorry. I work my ass off, and I'll never quit. And it doesn't matter how ridiculous I look doing the fucking worm on a fucking piece of grass and, standing on a balancing beam or whatever it might be. I'm never gonna quit. And what is most important to me and what I've always gotten out of these games is more confidence that like crosses over into my own life. And um not only that, but like throughout the years, I've had so many people message me and say, like, I'm going to apply because of you. And there's so many players who have because they see somebody like me on here that doesn't quit, has a smile on their face, and does it with integrity. I might lie a little bit sometimes, but that's part of the game. But I'm always going to love everybody that's here, and I am a good sport. And so I'm proud of myself, and walking out of this at 5 again, like I'm proud. And I hope everybody else is proud of me, and they've all made me feel very proud. All of you guys have as well. So,
That's awesome. Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
Alicia.
Well, and just to add on to it, it's not just like, oh, Jazzy does it and she has a smile on her face. It's like she does it and she kicks trash like constantly. Like, and moving forward, I was just like, okay, Jazzy's gonna wipe us with, the jury, and it's gonna be tough. And I don't think any of us has counted her out as a competitor. It's not, anyway. So I just want to say, it's like not just like, oh yeah, I do smile. It's like you do it, smile, and kick trash. Like it's so. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Jazzy knows this, but she inspires me out there and pushes me. And her relationship means the world to me because I love you so much. Just because it's hard to sometimes keep going out there when you feel like you can't do it. And I just try to channel my badass scary spice.
Yeah, we can sumo wrestle together any day, babe.
But making sure it was 500 pounds plus over there. So
Yeah. We did it. We did it together.
Sounds like there's a lot of love here. Someone will unfortunately be leaving the game. Unless anyone has anything else to say, we can get to the vote.
Shit, who am I voting for? I have no idea.
All right, we'll get to Albie first. Let's go.
All right, and with that, we will head on away to our usual tea time spot to chat. Okay. Hello, everyone. Just gonna head on over to our usual spot. Ooh, I think it's in the shade now. All right, great. Okay. What an incredible, speech encouraging. Exactly what Kind of Survivor is all about. Jeff loves to say, like, anyone can do this. Get off your couch and come. It's really cool that Jazzy has had so many people over the years contact her and say, hey, I saw you do it. I saw you complete it. I'm getting out there. I'm doing it myself. Oh, I'm gonna cry probably. I just think it's really, really incredible. And I actually talked about this on the live stream. Yeah, shockingly, I don't know why I haven't, but so not only have you seen me on the live stream running around and chasing the players as they do challenges, and obviously um, broadcasting the final tribals with you and doing tea time with you. And we have our secondary camera that's been giving you some cool new challenge angles. But we also have a documentary crew that is here on site and has been filming behind the scenes things. And we're really, really excited to have been selected to be a part of this documentary because their mission, headed by Mariah Sharon, who played Survivor 42, is to bring the world of live reality games, LRGs like this one and countless other incredible ones across the country, and bring more awareness to it and like spread them to the masses. You guys that have been tuning in all week or for years know just how special these games are, just how impactful they are, just how much I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry. Just how much they change everyone's life that's out here. I don't know how many times I've done a final interview with a player and they've said, I never thought I could do this in a million years. And here I am, and I'm capable of so much more than I thought I was. And so I just love to see that message that both Jazzy and Taylor shared of, you know, sometimes it's hard, but the hardest part is showing up. The hardest part is going out there. And so we just hope that so many more people can be reached in this kind of grassroots way. So many more people can realize, hey, I don't have to be cast by a big network TV show. I can come to one of these incredible games that are run by these really passionate people. And I can either live out my dream or I can just dip my toe in and just see how it goes. And I feel like so many of our players over the years, I mean, you see them come back year after year after year and volunteer. They work. We're a big family, and we love to add to the family. And I know everyone across the country does too. And so it's just such a wonderful way to have community. And the documentary's mission is to, you know, is to expand that community and you know, introduce the world to as many people as possible, inspire other people that want to start their own games, and kind of help them. And so we're just super excited. It's the documentary is basically all about, you know, who are these people that are crazy enough and passionate enough and wonderful enough to come, you know, pay money and stay out in the woods for a week and do this? Who are these crazy people like us that devote like 17, no, I'm sorry, 19 to 20 hours a day to run this and make sure they have that experience? So, yeah, that just seemed like, you know, so yeah, so we're super excited. And I mean, we just love this game so much. It's clear they all do. I loved seeing the support that all of these players all day you know have been showing each other both in tribals, you know, encouraging each other and also in challenges. It's been really lovely to see that yes, it's a game they all of course want to win, but you know, but at the end of the day they also love each other. And yeah, it's nice to see. So with that, let me quickly get to the tea time portion of this thing while the last player goes to vote. So everyone is worried that Jazzy is going to be a threat, as they said. And the final, like the last four that are there, they all have played much more subtle games and they've been talking about it. So it'll be interesting to see, um, you know, it'll be interesting to see. So Taylor breaking up the Spice Girls, as we heard. Yeah, and it was upset because she was like, "There's just nothing I can do. Like she has to go. She has to go." Kaylee has an end deal with Taylor or Alicia, and she's hoping that her subtle, relationship driven, non big moves gameplay impresses the jury. Um, Alicia's final three is ideally Kaylee and Taylor, but would feel okay swapping in Albie as well. She's feeling pretty good about it. Um, Jazzy was thinking today, you know, Taylor and Kaylee are playing quieter games, and the jury might appreciate that. And Albie has been thinking about this a lot. Albie was, you know, like, hey, I'm a winner and I'm not on anyone's radar. And at first, for the last few rounds, he was like, oh, that's great. That's amazing. They're not paying attention. This round, he's shifted to worrying about if that means that he hasn't done enough in this game that people will like see and appreciate. And so now Albie's worried. Albie's not worried about getting to the end. Albie is very confident he will be sitting in the end, but now he's worried about being a 0 vote finalist, which is something he absolutely does not want to do after winning the entirety of season 1. And he's sitting there wondering, will the jury enjoy big moves, or is his game something they will enjoy? And he feels that it's a very socially strong game because he's always been included in the majority's plans and always been in the mix and always known what's going to happen in every tribal council. And he's just wondering, is that enough? So unless, something really crazy happens, pretty sure it'll be Jazzy and, and then the 4 of them will continue on. But it's so interesting that in a game like this of All Stars, where everyone has been playing incredibly all-star games, it's these like subtler but still incredibly impactful games that are the ones that ended up making it to the end. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Let's head back in and see what the vote ends up being.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play one, now would be the time to do so. I'll get to the vote. First vote, Jazzy. Second vote, Taylor.
One last, I love you.
Third vote, Jazzy.
Ooh, I love that crown.
Fourth vote, and the next member of our jury, Jazzy. That's 3. That's enough. Jazzy, I'm sorry to say, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you.
You guys won in the game. Wait till you see you partying later. Jazzy with a huge round of applause as she exits the tribal council area.
All right, we are down to our final 4. We'll get down to our next challenge soon. We're actually going to have the cast stay. If you want to get in the shade behind tribal council, we'll have the jury head on out.
All right, and the jury is heading on out back to their jury area. And give me a second and I will, let's see, look at the time and see what's going on. All right.
We can have everyone clear this area.
All right, so
Chairs, everyone need to be over on that side.
we are still live. Should I cut?
Yeah, it'll take a minute. Yep, yeah,
All right, so we're just going to take a minute for the item of business. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will let everyone know the next time that we go live.